Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nathan Hartley, Invest in You. And today I want to talk about my growth M1 Finance portfolio. If you guys like what you see, smash that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel a lot. Oh my gosh. Maybe a little bit brighter. My future. Excuse me? Can you start the video, man? So, like my Robinhood portfolio, this one is heavily in Tesla. Now this one, I have expanded my portfolio to about half Tesla, and the other half is different stocks. So let's kind of hop in and see what we have. Starting out this portfolio, I have Tesla at 58.8%, totaling $6,150. Because I have such a conviction for Tesla is why I've invested most of my money in them, and I've done the most amount of research in them. My second holding is Uber Technologies. I have 14.1% in this portfolio, and I have $1,480. Now, with these, I've decreased my level to 1%, as you guys can see in Tesla, and to 11%, as you can see in Uber, because I want less of my money going into those, and I want to build larger positions and diversify my portfolio into other stocks. So that's the reason why you're seeing that I have such a low percentage. It's not that it grew really fast or anything, but that I want to grow other parts of my portfolio. My next highest holding is Facebook. I think Facebook within the next 5 to 10 years is for sure going to double. They're taking up a lot of market share in the social media space. I know that they have TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, things like that that are trying to step in, but Facebook has a really strong platform that almost everyone uses, and by the way, Facebook owns Instagram if you didn't know. Next is Square. Square is 5.4% at $586. Sorry, $68.84. Now, I am increasing my position in Square the most right now. I think it is going to be a very disruptive company just like Tesla, and I've been doing a lot more research into them. I would say in the order of amount of research that I've done, it would be Tesla, Uber, then Square. So that one is going to be my next highest position, and I'm buying in both portfolios. The only one I'm not doing it is in my dividend portfolio. My next stock is Apple, which Apple has really maintained its value really well in this little recession that we're having right now. So while it was doing so well, I actually ended up selling my Apple shares when the whole crisis happened, and I started buying things like Square whenever they were at the bottom. And now that I was able to transfer that value while it was up into a stock that's down, now I'm starting to build my position pretty much where I sold it at, right back to where it was. So my next stock is actually in the medical industry, and my next few stocks, I'm going to go ahead and hit Illumina, Editas, CRISPR, and Innovate. And those stocks are in the gene sequencing and genome area. Now these stocks are disrupting the medical industry, which I think is a very big industry that needs disruption, not just with prices, but with the availability of actually curing things like cancer, sickle cell, blindness, these type of diseases that are incurred in the human genome that are a gene-caused disease. If this kind of protein that goes in and just remaps a single gene to prevent you from going blind in the future, that's going to be something that's going to revolutionize the world as we know it. Now, all of these companies are working towards that. Some of them are in phase 2 of clinical trials, but I'm doing a little bit of my portfolio to try to capture that if it ever happens. So it's kind of a very speculative play if you ask me. Let's go back up and hit Beyond Meat. I really believe in the purpose of Beyond Meat. I think that if you can make vegetables taste like meat, and vegetables we can't get enough of, we're starting to be a very meat-predominated diet society, that we need to get rid of this stuff that's giving us cancer, that's creating heart disease. We need to be able to eat healthy and still enjoy it too. As well as Twitter. I think that with Instagram and Facebook, I believe that they are more for entertainment purposes, but I believe people are going to fall back on Twitter because it's a platform where, first of all, posts aren't deleted. This is who you are in your most raw form. Like we've seen with, the whole political spectrum, you get to see people's true colors, and it's a network of information, not entertainment. And I think that people are really going to change their gears at some point when they're just blinded by the whole social media aspect of just fakeism, if you'll give me that. But I think Twitter is going to tell you people's true colors, and you can see who people really are and what they post and what they're really about. Amazon is in there because trusty Amazon is always going to go up. I really think Amazon is going to continue to progress. They're going to absorb more companies. They're going to choose their parts of their company that are the most profitable and run the company off those and try to disrupt other industries and be unprofitable until they take market share and take over that. So Amazon isn't going anywhere anytime soon, in my belief. Also, the main reason why I invested in TDG, that's a government. It's more for like the Department of Defense, and there's a lot of spending going on in there, so I want to try to capture some of that. Also, Alphabet, they own a lot of SpaceX, and I believe since I can't invest in SpaceX myself, I want to invest in them through Google because Google owns 10%. They're one of the largest backers of SpaceX. So that's one way that I can kind of get into that process of investing in SpaceX with all they're doing. Right? I have IntelliTherapeutics, which is more gene sequencing, and then Leidos Holdings is more like the technology infrastructure, and that one's been a good returner for me as well. And then I'm starting a new position in Shopify because I think with this whole pandemic that's going on, people are switching to online stores, online everything. Zoom is a good way to invest, but I think Shopify, those storefronts that are going to switch and transition to being an online membership service, places like Shopify and Square are really going to capture that kind of business. So if you guys like what you see, please leave a comment down below if you guys know any stocks that I might be able to add into my portfolio, and I'll see you guys next time.